another beautiful day. What? Still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing around here. What's up with it? Look, Skyrim is about to be 10 years old. Elder Scrolls Skyrim. remember the first day when Skyrim came out? Whew, it took off, man. Yeah, I still got my PlayStation 3 edition, the very first one. Yeah, Skyrim. And yes, the map is big, and you got to put some work into that game. If you love adventure games like Zelda, stuff like that, if you love action RPGs, whether it's Baldur's Gate, Zelda, Dungeons and Dragons, then Skyrim is up your alley. This game is about to be 10 years old. 10 years. My time flies. Says Skyrim fans can't believe the RPG is turning 10 this year. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim turned 10 years old this November, causing the game to trend on Twitter as fans shared their bewilderment, forming a huge community and selling millions of copies. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim has transformed into one of the most iconic RPGs of all time since its release back in 2011. As of yesterday, the game was trending on Twitter, with fans posting their shock at the realization that Bethesda seminal role-playing experience would be turning 10 years old at the tail end of 2021. Considering Skyrim is often considered one of the most popular release in modern gaming, with a number of players having fond memories of enjoying it upon release, it's bewildering to think that it's welcoming such a significant anniversary this November. With the game dominating social media yesterday, it seems many took the opportunity to share their love for Skyrim, while others were more shocked at how quickly time has passed. 10 years, man. 10 years. Skyrim will be 10 years old this year. In case anyone was interested in aging instantaneously, says one Twitter user when discussing the upcoming milestone, while another claimed Skyrim is 10 years old this year, so I think I need to lie down. A third user even highlighted how shocking it is that in the decade since Bethesda launched Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6 has failed to materialize, stating, "This year will be 10 years since Skyrim was released the first time, and no sign of Elder Scrolls 6 in sight." While the posts all vary, one thing is clear: Skyrim still has a wide community of passionate fans who continue to explore its expansive open world to this day. I have Skyrim on the PS3, and I bought the anniversary. I have Skyrim on Xbox One, so yeah. You better get you need to get some popcorn, chips, sodas, and get ready for an adventure, because the game is pretty big. A lot of work to do in that game, a lot of stuff to uncover. If you played if you play Elder Scrolls Oblivion or Elder Scrolls on the original Xbox, yeah, Skyrim is bigger than that. There's a lot of work to do in that game. And the game has a huge following. People don't stop playing that game. They have even created mods for that game in PC world. And people are still playing it. Finding out new things about the game. as far as Elder Scrolls 6 go, it if you've seen how big Skyrim is, you realize that you can't rush Elder Scrolls 6. You can't rush it out. You gotta take your time and really create the game. You can't rush it out. So people trying to mention Elder Scrolls 6 shouldn't have done that, because if they realize how big Skyrim was, and the amount of work you had to put in to try to get through the game and try to uncover a lot of things, then they should realize that the next Elder Scrolls game is going to be probably 2 times or 3 times bigger than Elder Scrolls 6. Going to be bigger than Skyrim. So you can't rush Elder Scrolls 6 right now. So when Bethesda gives word on when the game is coming, then we can talk about it. But right now, can't talk about it, because they're still in development phase, idea mode, concept mode, storytelling, and all that. All that got to come together. All that got to come together before you can even start talking about Elder Scrolls 6. So give Bethesda some time to create the game, man. So that's what I'm doing. But right now, Skyrim will keep you busy for a good minute, man. The game got a lot of things to uncover, and people are still playing this game till this very day. Whether you're playing it on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, PS4, even playing on the Xbox Series X and PS5. Yeah, you got a lot of work to do in that game, and the game is definitely worth it. But if you love those type of games, then you will realize that Elder Scrolls 6 has to surpass Skyrim in a huge way. So talking about Elder Scrolls 6 right now should be off the table, because Bethesda is still in like creator mode, like storytelling mode, concept, all that, man. All that gotta come out first before the game can even be before the game can be even talked about, or even have a release date. So Bethesda got their work cut out for them. But right now, 10 years for Skyrim. Whew, yeah. My time flies, man. I didn't even realize it was 10 years. I said, what? 10 years? Yeah. The game is really, really good, man. Really, 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 really good. And your mind has to be in exploration mode before you can even take it on, man, because the game is so big, Yeah. Breath of the Wild is I think Breath of the Wild is bigger than Skyrim right now. Breath of the Wild is bigger than Skyrim, and on the Wii U, and Xenoblade Chronicle X is definitely bigger than it's like 5 times bigger than Skyrim, but Skyrim itself is pretty big, man. So yeah, the game is definitely worth it, man. And if that's your type of game, definitely give it a try. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for this article. And nice talking to you people. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. Gone. Peace.